Hello, my name is Stacy from Texas, and here's my question. How do you know that the Torah is true? Aren't observant Jews a tiny minority in this world? And how do you know your way of life is the correct one?
That's an excellent question. Unfortunately, it cannot be answered in a very brief discussion. But just to tackle it from a very simple perspective. Judaism predates many of the major religions of the world, certainly Christianity and Islam. And many religions have copied so much from Judaism. Judaism has one unique claim that nobody has ever bothered copying. And that is the claim that after having experienced public miracles in front of millions of people, besides the Jews, but even the Egyptians and others, we come together at this mountain, Sinai, in the desert, and God reveals himself, speaks directly to the entire nation, a few million people, in a way that was indisputable, undisputable, that they knew God was speaking to them, the miracles that took place, the things that happened there, the scenery that went on, the acoustics, the whole business. And not only did he speak directly to them, but he speaks directly to Moses and appoints Moses as his teacher, official prophet and teacher and spokesman in the earshot of the entire people. This claim is not made by any other religion. But not only that, Christianity, who has published more Bibles in the history of the world than any other book in any more languages that exist practically, records this claim. They never made such a claim themselves to a public revelation, only a private revelation, but records this claim, and the whole world recognizes that Judaism has this unique claim. This unique claim is then written down in a book called the Torah. It's recorded as eyewitness testimony, not as we heard, we believe there was an event, but we saw this event. Passed down this document to their children, each person, each family, each person teaching it to their children, passing it down from generation to generation. The document, no matter where it's been and how far away we've been and how many years it is since then, it's 3,334 years. The document still remains identical today, exactly as it was at that time. And all scrolls that they found an ancient scroll from 2,000 years ago. They were able to, with some modern something, with film, with something, get inside and see the text, identical to our text. And this has been going on for thousands of years, never changing it. And this testimony has been passed on. Not only that, only in Judaism do we find information in the document that no human being could have known at the time it was written. Prophecy of the future, scientific information about the animal kingdom, about other things that no human being would have known. When you take the testimony and you take the evidence and you take the fact that nobody in the world ever made such a claim, even though they printed the claim, they recite the claim, but they never copied the claim. Then there's something else that's also very interesting. There are 5 religions that do say there was a public revelation: Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Sikhism, and the Baha'i faith. But they all say it happened to the Jews at Sinai. So the uniqueness of this claim is something it's beyond the annals of what we find in the world today. And what's most interesting is they all seem to find it necessary to record this claim. And I believe the reason for that is because if not for this claim of public revelation, nobody would believe that God talks to any human being. In fact, Moses, at the beginning, when God first appears to him, the first thing Moses says to God, the Bible tells us, they're not going to believe me. They're not going to believe me that God revealed himself to me. A private revelation, who's going to believe? It's one man's word. So the claim of public revelation is so unique, is so special, is so powerful, that's really what gives us this sense that, hey, this is something very, very special. It can't be fabricated. It couldn't be fabricated. Nobody even ever tried to fabricate it because it's so clearly not fabricated. And it's recognized by the world as an historic event.